And again we come to the interlude devoted to that pleasant custom of ours on these Thursday nights, a steaming, fragrant cup of Maxwell House coffee.
That's right, Robert. And from letters we're receiving, we know that in many homes across the country, folks actually are joining us in this custom, enjoying a cup of Maxwell House coffee as they sit before their radios, sharing in the fun we're having on Good News. So here we go. Let's pour out the coffee. Meredith, how about pouring out a little of that mellow music that goes so well with the roaster-rich flavor of this coffee? That's good to the last drop. We pause now for station identification.
KFI Los Angeles.
Bob Taylor again, and we continue our Maxwell House program with a medley of two of the amazingly popular tunes from Walt Disney's amazingly popular picture, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Turning to our dramatic department, tonight's playlet is a drama of the sea called The Hebrides, written by Irving Reese. Our cast for The Hebrides includes Hanley Stafford, and as our leading lady, one of MGM's finest younger players, seen most recently in Navy Blue and Gold and with Frank Morgan in Paradise for Three, the gracious and charming Miss Florence Brice. And now, Meredith, a little scene setting, please.
Night on the mid-Pacific. Tilted at a crazy angle, the SS Hebrides rocks gently on the calm, moonlit sea. Huddled on the sloping foredeck, a silent group of passengers, life preservers around them, reach frightened eyes into the night. Midship, apart from the group, are Enid Houston, played by Florence Brice, and Bob Larrabee, played by Robert Taylor. They are talking.
Everything seems to have quieted down.
It's all like part of a nightmare. I'll wake up in a minute and be frightened.
We'll come through all right.
It's the stillness. If there were only a gale or pounding seas, it would seem real. But it doesn't seem possible that we're on a sinking ship. Why do they keep sounding that ghastly horn? The wireless operator told my husband there wasn't a ship within 800 miles.
Well, a lot of small freighters don't carry wireless. There's always a possibility that one may hear it.
It's so still between blasts.
In silent requiem. Do you remember?
Yes. You recited it for me the first night we met on board. Say it again, please.
In this half-hush before the dawn, no gull on wings gives cry. Dipping in silent requiem to the hour...
Finish it.
I've forgotten the rest.
No, you haven't. But I remember it all. In this half-hush before the dawn, no gull on wings gives cry. Dipping in silent requiem to the hour when men must die. Oh, Bob.
Oh, come on now. We're all right, really.
Forgive me. Just for a second I felt... No, it was nothing.
Where's Lloyd?
Writing. The wireless man told him he let him get 500 words through for his paper.
I don't think I could bother with a story at a time like this.
Oh, but you see, it's his whole life. He's gotten so used to a world of exaggerated headlines, it just doesn't seem possible that there is a world of reality.
He should be here by your side, I suppose.
Oh, it doesn't matter. I've had 5 years of training alone.
Enid!
He's calling you now.
Enid! Oh, here you are, darling. Hello, Larrabee. Thanks for watching over the little woman. Duty before devotion, you know. Well, I got it, darling. I got the captain's permission to radio 500 words to the syndicate. Boy, what a yarn. I just finished it. Listen to it, will you? I'm calling it Staring Death in the Face on the Pacific. Here it is. Hello, folks. This is your adventure-hunting globe-girdler Lloyd Houston. Well, I told you this old headline horse would end up in harness someday, and it looks like that day is here. While you calmly read these words at breakfast, your old adventure hunter is staring death smack in the eye on the Pacific. Will that make their eyes pop? Yes, sir, the ship taking your reporter to the Chinese warfront may never get there. This is probably my last adventure. For you know, because there's no cable from Davy Jones's locker, I report from there. Is that a line or is that a line? But wait a minute, you haven't heard anything yet. Yes, folks, your globe-girdler ship is listing heavily to port, caused by an accidental shift of cargo. We're sailing through a calm tropical night, but the slightest breeze may capsize us, and the nearest ship is 800 miles away. Well, folks, death may reach your old globe-girdler.
Stop it, please.
Why? Oh, what's the matter, honey? Don't you like my yarn?
No, I like it all right, but, well, perhaps you ought to send it right off.
Oh, yeah, right you are. This has got to make the morning edition. Well, so long, Larrabee. Goodbye, honey. See you when it's finished. Watch the little woman, Larrabee, will you?
Is it true about the slightest breeze?
Oh, no, I don't think it's quite that bad.
I'd rather know, Bob.
We're at the limit of our normal swaying angle. If we tilt any more...
I know. And dawn on the Pacific always brings a breeze. But this 1 hour... We have that anyway.
Oh, darling, please don't. Enid.
Oh, Bob.
I'm sorry. Forgive me.
No. Don't go. Hold me close, darling.
Yes, dear.
There's so little time left for pretending now.
I love you, Enid. I have loved you from the first second I saw you. I knew life would be meaningless without you from that moment. It doesn't matter if death brings us together. You're mine now.
Oh, my darling, I love you so. I do love you so.
I'm glad all this happened. We might never have known. We might have passed and gone on.
Yes. Loyalty. But they go in the face of death like mist in a high wind.
I'm not afraid of death now.
Neither am I. With you near me, darling, death and night have no meaning.
But we're going to live. We must live.
No, it's better this way. If we came through... Well, I'd go on with Lloyd.
But you couldn't. You love me.
And he needs me. But not for much longer. So this hour is mine.
We belong to each other.
Funny. I dreamed all my life it would happen this way someday. But it didn't. And I put it out of my mind. And now it has happened. For an hour.
And nothing else matters if we come through.
The dawn's breaking.
Darling, I must know. Promise me you'll tell me if we come through.
It's getting chilly.
Promise me, Enid.
The breeze is starting.
Stand by to abandon ship.
You haven't answered.
Oh, my dearest, please. I only know I love you. Nothing can change that. Nothing. Only stay close to me now.
They're abandoning ship. We'll be separated soon, Enid. This can't be the end. No matter where we meet again, you must tell me that. You must tell me.
Enid, quick, down to the foredeck. They're abandoning ship.
I'm staying here, Lloyd.
But you can't, honey. We might capsize any second.
My mind's made up, Lloyd. I'm staying here.
But you're crazy. The ship's sinking, I tell you. You've got to go.
Please don't shout, Lloyd. I'm quite sane. I've put your wishes before mine for 5 years. I think I've earned the right to these last few minutes that I wish them.
Larrabee, will you please tell her to go? She doesn't know what she's doing.
You'd better go, Enid.
No, please, can't you see? I want to stay here.
Officer.
What is it? What's wrong here?
My wife won't go to the lifeboats. Will you please talk to her?
You better hurry at the foredeck, madam.
I'm staying here.
Oh, she's mad. Get her out of here. Get her off the boat.
Madam, this ship is sinking. There's no time to argue. All right, now, come on.
Don't you dare.
Come on.
Put me down. Darling, stop him. Don't let him take me, darling. Please. Oh, please, darling. I want to stay with you.
Oh, my God.
Well, buck up, Larrabee, old man. Imagine how I feel. You know, it takes a moment like this to make us realize how much someone cares for us.
Doesn't it?